to this story now. AmaXhosa King Mpendulo Zwelonke Sigcawu is being laid to rest today in Willowvale, that's in the Eastern Cape. The king died earlier this month after a short illness. President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the eulogy. Vuyo Mvoko is in the Nqandu Great Place, and he's our political editor, joins us live from there. Vuyo, good morning to you. The king has been described as the king of the people. The people there are in mourning, surely.
Indeed, Chloe, behind me is the main heart, and that's where his body is lying at the moment. For the past, for just over 90 minutes now, family, friends, villagers, as well as members of his church have been at it, really paying their tribute in what is the first part of today's three-part program. But to take us through what has been happening and what's going to happen next is one of his closest friends, Mr. Ace Nqandu. Good morning. Thanks very much for your time. Just for the benefit of our viewers, if you can just very briefly take us through what has been happening inside the main heart for in the past 90 minutes.
Well, it started off at 4 a.m. When the royal family, the elders of the royal family, went to the parlor where he has been lying in state for the past 2 weeks to fetch both his body and his spirit, and certain prescribed words were said when he was fetched so that he could travel along the road to his main heart, where virtually when all the family's traditions and rituals start at this house. And that is why when he is taken for the funeral service, he will be coming out of this hut, being carried by the chiefs that fell under his jurisdiction. So what is happening now is that he's been brought in here. Certain words were said again to connect him to his ancestry. He is lying there now, transcending to the other side, and at the appropriate time the chiefs will arrive. They will, at every given stage, say words to inform him what is happening, what the next step will be. It's a very critical component of the proceedings, that nothing at all must happen without him being informed that this is what we are doing now, this is where we are going, this is what is going to happen next. Because the belief is that he is not dead. He is lying there, going to lead his nation together with the other warrior kings of the Xhosa nation from the other side with the ancestry.
Thank you very much for that informative conversation. Now, Oli, what's going to happen as soon at about 8 o'clock is that the king's remains will then be taken to the marquee on this side of this palace, and that is where the funeral service will be held. Lots of dignitaries, including representatives of the various kingdoms that are attending the funeral, but there will also be community representatives as well as elders. Among the elders, former President Thabo Mbeki. And that's where, as you correctly pointed out earlier, President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the eulogy. For now, that's where we're going to leave it. It's back to you in the studio in Johannesburg.